Hello my beautiful people. So today I'm going to be doing this look using the Natasha Denona 28 palette in the purples and the blues. That looks like this, and this is the look I came up with using this palette. It's more of like a maroon burgundy type of smoky eye. It's pretty simple. It doesn't take a lot of work. These shadows do have a bit of fallout, so make sure you either do your eyes first or you bake or powder underneath your eyes. And I absolutely love this palette. She has some of my favorite eyeshadows in general. And so if you'd like to see this look, just keep on watching. Also, make sure you subscribed if you haven't already. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I have one eye done already, and this is what it exactly is gonna be like. So let's get started. I already primed my eyes as well, and I set them with powder. First I'm gonna go with like a more dense of a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in the color Aubergine, which is this one right here, the very bottom. These are extremely pigmented, so you don't need a lot. You just do a couple taps and that should be good. And then we're gonna work this on the outside in a circular motion, and then kind of work slowly inwards a little bit. And just make sure everything's nicely blended. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more. And then always make sure you're gonna match the other eye. So make sure everything's nicely blended. So now that the outside corner is done, I'm gonna go into the color Rosewood, which is this one right here, the second from the top, right here. And I'm gonna take a smaller of a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in to this one right here, and then kind of like in a wiggly motion, just so all the products gets inside the brush. And then I'm gonna apply this all over the lid, on the bottom half, and then on the inner corner. And I'm gonna just work that in. These shadows are just beautiful. And I'm gonna go and pick up a little bit more. And I'm gonna try not to go into the purple, because what I'm gonna do with the purple is I'm gonna go in a little bit more of a fluffier brush, and I'm gonna go into the color Maroon, which is this one right here, this above the Aubergine, and I'm gonna pick a little bit up on the very tip of my brush, and then I'm gonna go over the crease and then the darker purple maroon color. And then it's okay if it's not blended right now. There is some fallout, so you guys might have to be careful. Just because if you don't powder, so either do your eyes first, or if you're gonna do your makeup first, then make sure you powder and maybe even bake under the eye. Now, once that's done, I'm gonna go into like a more of a tapered brush. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm going to go into the same shade that I started with, which is Aubergine. And I'm going to pick up the tiniest little amount. And I'm going to go on the last third of the lower lash line. Just on the very edge. Not too much. And then I'm going to go in with a different type of tapered brush. And I'm going to go into the color Rosewood again. So this one right here. And I'm gonna get some on the very tip again, and I'm gonna go on the lower lash line and all the way to the inner corner. Once that's done, I'm gonna go into a really big fluffy brush, something I set my lighter colors with initially, and I'm gonna go in with no powder or anything, and then just kind of blend that out, like the edge. Once I have that, I'm gonna take like a little pointed brush like this, and I'm gonna go into the color Golden Beige and Piggy. So these two right in the middle, I'm gonna go and mix these two on the tip of my brush. And then I'm gonna go into my inner corner and then just work that, and then smudge it up and then smudge it down a bit. And then I'll pick up the mix of the two colors again and then do the same thing. Once I have my inner corner, I'm gonna go into the piggy, and I'm just gonna get it on the same brush on the very tip, and then go right underneath my brow bone just to give it a little bit of a highlight. Do you guys see that? Then I'm gonna go into my fluffy brush and kind of blend that out once again, just because the white, the icy, it's very pigmented. And that is it for the shadows. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with Kat Von D's Black Ink Liner, and I'm gonna do a wing, but only on the side, not throughout the whole lid, so only like a quick side wing. After my wing, I'm gonna go into Buxom, a black mascara, and I'm gonna just apply mascara on the top and the bottom lashes. Okay, and that's it, you guys. That's the finished look using the Natasha Denona palette 28 with the purple and the blues. I used a bit of the purples and then a little bit of like the maroon colors. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Mwah.